Lit. That was lit. That was lit.
Mark finally called Amber. So now they have a relationship, and Adam, Eve, or just
Eve.
her boyfriend cheated on her.
What's the fucker's name?
Like Ed Explosion or something.
He's a dick.
Yeah, he cheated with Duplicate, who's like the other member of their team. Robot was put in charge to put together the new like Guardians of the Globe, and so Robot's in charge, and then there's what's the guy's
Same
name?
team, and they added
Beast Girl,
yeah, the little girl who can turn into a monster. It's pretty much just Ant-Man, but
Ant-Man. Yeah,
and then I
it's
don't know
just
what the
like
other
a dude. It's a dude with like a suit of armor, and I guess he like
Iron
lost his
Man.
Iron Man. No, that's Robot.
Well, Robot's actually a robot.
I would
Oh, he
say that
does kind of look like Iron Man.
I was gonna like because Robot was kind of like the cyborg of like the Teen Titans, and now they added Beast Girls, literally Beast Boy. All the heroes and characters are still like direct ripoffs of Marvel and DC.
So it's pretty much team plus three new members, and then they didn't bring along Eve because she's pissed at
Yeah,
her
Eve
ex,
is mad at Duplicate and Ed or whatever.
and then Marky Mark is trying to be like his dad.
His dad told him not to join the team, probably because he plans on murdering them all.
Probably.
Speaking of Beast Girl, quick, I did not like that explanation that she's actually 24.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
They're trying to justify like now they can do all sorts of jokes, and that's like when anime say like, oh, this girl's like a dragon, she's like 300 years old.
You could tell when she started making the dick jokes.
Yeah, she's making dick jokes before they even explained that she was 24, and I was like, okay. And then there was like just some fights as usual, just some random fights thrown in. They fought some earthquake guy who's just the shocker.
At Mount Rushmore.
And then at the very end, there's a prison break. Those two clone guys from the first episode, they literally look like Thanos.
Except they're blue.
You just see like a shadow helping them, and I was like, okay, that's Omni-Man, obviously. But they did a double twist. It was Robot, the new leader of the Guardians of the Globe.
Did he do that to test his new team or something?
I was gonna say, I have a feeling they just did that to end the episode, so you're like, oh, he's evil.
I feel like he did that to like put his team to test and like prove something. Or he's
Yup.
just a fucked up robot. That'd be weird if he was just a bad guy out of
I
nowhere.
would hate that twist if he's a bad guy out of nowhere.
I like Robot. He's like a cool C3PO.
He is, yeah. He
Why?
has like the same voice actually.
Yeah, he does like the same shit like C3PO just throws out all these stats. I'm like, dude, shut the
I'm
fuck
like,
up.
dude, stop talking, man. So
Hey, there
actually,
was a
like,
love.
I
No,
was
you
gonna
said.
end it. I was gonna end it, so
Oh, but you forgot there's the love story. My
because
man
Mark,
got laid.
yeah, he got laid. He's like by Amber. She seems weird. I don't trust her at all. She doesn't act natural like at all.
She's gonna find out he's a superhero.
I don't see why that matters. Doesn't everyone know he's a hero or no?
No, no one does. Because they don't even know Eve's a superhero
Oh,
at
that's
the
true.
school.
I was gonna say
You
because
gotta-
Eve just goes to school. I don't love that whole love triangle thing going on because Eve is also into him and she sees at the end that they're like making out on his bed. And also the detective guy, the demon detective, he talks to Mark's
Omni
mom
and Omni-Man start.
and Omni-Man. Yeah, everyone's super suspicious of Omni-Man, and they set up
Oh, like the secret agent guys?
yeah they've
I don't
set
know.
up like to spy on their house at all times now.
Yeah, they're spying on.
So like no one trusts Omni-Man at this point except like Mark.
I mean, why the fuck would you?
Yeah, to us it's very obvious like he's up to
Most
something.
indestructible man gets his ass kicked in the dark.
Is that what the demon guy said?
That's probably what he was on. He's like, man, this dude's capping.
Yeah, I have a feeling either he's gonna get murdered one of these episodes, like at the end, because Omni-Man knows like he's around, or
Did he get murdered?
he'll be the one to like solve the case.
Is he already dead or something? He's a demon.
He said he got free.
Because he's helping solve cases.
Yeah, I
That's
think
like
as long as he's solving cases, he's like free. I think
it's like
that's
his
his
community service.
yeah, pretty much. So there's finally multiple interesting stories going on. It's definitely getting better. I would give this episode, I think I'd still give it a 6. It's like really close to a 7 now. If it gets any better, it'll probably move into that territory.
Well, I gave the first one a B minus. I gave the second one a B plus. Was this better in the last episode, in your opinion, or is it about the same?
Honestly, I really like the alien invasion stuff. Everything else was pretty lame. That's why it's kind of tied for me. You set the bar pretty high with a B plus.
I don't think this episode was better than the last one though. I think I'm gonna give it a B. Just B's all over the place. B minus, B plus, B.
And for me, it's a nice above average series so far.
Looks like it's about to get juicier.
I hope they don't like. I hope something finally breaks loose and we get some more Omni Man stuff. Because right now, Omni Man's still just like at the end of the episode, there'll be like some twist, like oh, he's getting more evil. So I hope soon that just breaks loose and then that becomes like the focus.
Banger of an episode.
Really?
No. I mean, it was fine.
Because this time it focused on Mark and Amber's relationship again. His choice is either life with Amber or superhero life with Eve. Mostly the theme is just, does he want to be a superhero? I'm guessing in the end he's going to choose not to be a hero.
So the episode was about responsibilities, choosing if this is what he wants to do. They went to Mars, and I think one of them alien things came back with them.
So is the next episode like the Martians are going to attack, or those little head grabber things?
So there's probably gonna be a lot of shit that happens in the next episode with that. There's the clone, the big blue clone.
Yeah, that was like the coolest part. I like this new angle they're doing. The clone guy or the villain is like regrowing his brother, and we learn now that Robot's whole goal is to become human.
Yeah, what the
So he's regrowing. I'm guessing like a clone of his own genes, but this time he's gonna be a human.
So was that so the point of him releasing the blue guy was to get that kind of technology that dude was using to clone or see how he did it?
Yo, I don't know if that's him still, or if he'll like transfer over his memories or something into this human body. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was like that was like my one question. It's like because he's that weird child at the end that
Well,
you saw.
yeah, because he's
That's
still
him.
growing. Yeah, that's him. My guess is he's making himself a human body, and then he'll transfer over everything he knows. I wonder if the human body will like be someone like Omni Man or something.
That'd be more wild.
Because he took Ed Explosion. I don't know if that's his name, and that's what I keep calling him.
Rex.
Oh, Rex Explosion? That actually might be his name.
I feel like we should have got his name down by now.
I think you're right. I think it's Rex Explosion. Well, Robot took his blood. So is the clone gonna be of Rex?
What a terrible person to take the blood of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he should have taken Omni-Man's blood or something. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. They're taking some of the heat off of Omni-Man. Now Robot's starting to look like the villain.
This episode like stemmed off so many different things.
Yeah, it mainly developed Amber and Mark. Omni-Man's getting, like, everyone suspicious of him. His wife now is getting really suspicious. They excised my favorite character. I loved Damien Darkblood.
He sent his ass back to hell.
I'm still not
Did
sure
they?
why.
I don't know. He literally just said he didn't want him on the case because he's a demon.
But yeah, at the very end of the episode, there's like a hint that he's still there. So that's awesome. Because he's my favorite character. I hope he's the one who like cracks the case for everyone.
Like I feel like he's actually doing like the most good.
He's appeared in too many episodes now to just be tossed aside. So there's more. It was mostly romance because, like I said,
I said there was a lot of romance.
Yeah, it was Mark and Amber, and then also Omni-Man and his wife. The meat of it was like this weird Martian mission. I don't think it really mattered. I don't think it's gonna be like that impactful.
That shit at the end though, that's what I'm saying. That could like that alien shit, like those brain things that look like the shit, the face huggers from Alien. Like it got one of them, and it just obliterated Mars or some shit. But now it's on Earth too.
Yeah, I think one of the astronauts, one of it's like hiding on him, I guess.
It got the human and like made it like a fake version of him that went home with them.
That's what I didn't get because it was on the ship, but then I don't know if it's the same astronaut that went back to Mars and then killed them all.
I feel like it like morphed itself and fake. Like the real one was the one that was on Mars and just like wiped them all out at the end.
So well,
I don't
I guess we'll see. The next episode might have a big alien invasion again, which they
know.
already did.
I feel like some crazy shit's gonna go down in the next like 4 episodes. Because this episode was lined up so many different, like 3 different things.
This is probably like my second least favorite so far.
What was your least favorite?
The first one. This is like the second episode where it's all set up, which is necessary, but it's 45 minutes.
Just get on with it, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I wish this was a movie so far. I mean, we'll see like what happens at the end.
TV shows is what's hip right now. Just look at Disney.
But so far, I just don't like the setup that they've been going for, where it's like continuing the plot, continuing the plot. There's like three different plot lines, and then at the end, there's like a huge twist. Like a new thing is introduced. Like by the end, I'm just waiting. Like, where's the big twist? That's all I'm excited for. Like, get through all the other stuff.
Keeps you hooked,
Because also at the
right?
very start, I completely forgot. There's this like weird mummy reference thing where this guy's like locked in this tomb.
That was just for jokes.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. The dude, they like released the mummy and then they just fucking not, and it looked like it was making a sandstorm. And then the door slammed back shut on it because they like, what's his name was flying too low.
That was all a joke.
Yeah, that mummy's not going to be important at all. That was just to be like, holy shit, a new one. And then they just instantly just close it off. And it's like, fly higher, fly too low, you'll make the sandstorm behind you.
That completely went over my head then. I hope the whole Mars thing wasn't just a joke also. Because it kind of was. Because they just like, I was like getting this vibe like, oh, he's going to help defeat this alien invasion thing.
Just
And then
fucked
they
it.
all just run, yeah.
I don't even know how they got out of that.
So that's why I'm like, I hope that all wasn't just for nothing. Because otherwise, I'm still interested. This is my second least episode. Just because it was kind of, the stuff that happened wasn't too interesting to me.
I'm entertained. I'm enjoying it. I want to see the next episode, so
Same.
it's been
It's
good.
got a hook. It's kind of bad because I'm just waiting for like the very end. Like I want to know how this ends. I don't care about like
I'm telling you, the last like 2, 3 episodes gotta be crazy.
it has to be because people rave about the series, but they all say like it's the big twist at the end. If
Right.
it's really like that, I think it'd work better as a movie.
What are you
Right.
rating it?
I'll give it another 6 out of 10. And just keep in mind, this is like my second least favorite. So far, my favorite was the last episode, I think, like reforming the.
The Justice League. I'm gonna give it a B.
So if I remember correctly, the second episode is still your favorite?
Yeah, I guess. It was most action.
I think I agree. I really liked those like really fast aging alien invasion. There was like the civilians
Yeah,
getting
it was
shot
just
down.
cool seeing them fight against it, their little squad, and
Hopefully they replicate that with this new alien invasion.
I'm ready for some crazy action.